What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back again talking all the week's movie news, entertainment news, and just generally having a bit of a chit-chat about everything to do with film. I am joined as always by my best man, Mr. Sean. Me and Sean, how's it going?
I'm good, Connor. There's a motorbike going just past the house. Oh, he's revving. He's revving the engine.
What we should do one week is pretend like that's your hot rod.
there's a background of wind in all of my audio.
That's how you arrive into the studio to record.
And then I'm like Tom Cruise, someone else spins it around, so I just walk out, drive away.
Oh, absolutely. That's how cool we are. So if this is your first episode, I mean, Sean is obviously the coolest person that's ever lived.
Thank you.
Up until this exact moment, until he starts talking. But if it's your first episode, you don't have to do anything. But if it's your second or above, we'd really appreciate 5 stars, a like, a follow, a share, whatever we can support the show. That would really help us out. We're currently going for 200 5-star reviews on Spotify before the summer solstice of
2027.
2027.
Loophole, bitches.
So if you can give us 5 stars over there, that'd be absolutely great. We also have a Patreon, which basically means all of these shows are completely ad-free because of all the support we get over there from all the legends. And they get an extra bonus content, extra bonus episodes every single month. But also, Sean, and I was just mentioning it to you before we started recording, we've changed some of the subscription stuff that you can now do like a yearly subscription in one go instead of doing the monthly thing, which
could suit if you get like a windfall every year at the same time. I'm talking birthdays, Connor. Treat yourself.
Absolutely, because we've actually had a few people that signed up to the yearly thing, and I was like, holy shit, that's a massive pledge per month. And I was like, oh no, that's for the year.
That's much more reasonable and understandable.
Yeah.
I will say, actually, this is a Patreon thing I learned. Don't sign up through the Patreon app, okay? Because if you sign up through the Patreon app, it goes through your Apple subscriptions.
Right.
And then Apple whacks 33% off of us, is all I gotta say. So
of me,
off me and you, the little man.
Fuck that.
Yeah, the hard-working blue-collar Joe Schmo on the street. Apple's dipping into our pocket,
and also us,
as well. The men of means that we are.
I have no more hard work at all, but also me.
but just go on to the Patreon.com website. Fantastic website.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I only learned it this week, and I was like, oh fuck.
I gotta change some of my subscriptions to other people.
All of those OnlyFans you're subscribed to.
So look, I think it's important that we let everyone know straight away, because there's movie news this week, Sean. There was only one place I wanted to start, and it's not the Batman. But it's something that we talked about briefly a little while ago. And it's about, there's one comedic scene that I randomly remember discussing with you a few weeks ago. And that is, my name is Jeff from Channing Tatum in 22 Jump Street, okay?
Yes,
and we decided that scene was just perfect comedic gold.
And it's not like, and it's been memed to shit. But every time you see the original, it's funnier than anything anyone else has done with it.
It's the comedic timing of Mr. Channing Tatum. Now, Sean, what if I told you, having said all that, this week we had some pretty big news for people our age, I assume, because 24 Jump Street is in the works with Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum and Ice Cube in talks to return. Now, I know what you're thinking. There was no 23. The joke that they're going with is it's been so long that they're skipping 23 Jump Street.
Which, look, that makes as much sense as any title, to be honest with you. It's the kind of thing that those movies do. However, wasn't there a 24 Jump Street hinted at the end of 22 Jump Street?
They did the 25, 26, 27, 28, and they were all in like different things.
Different genres. And I was honestly, I'd watch some of those.
So originally, 23 Jump Street, if you don't remember, was meant to be a Men in Black spin-off crossover.
Which would have been... That was when they were rebooting it with Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, right?
I think it was Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson and Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. That was going to be the 4. It wasn't going to be Will Smith.
Yeah, Big Willie.
Big Willie, as we call him.
And then it just kind of floundered in development hell for years. And then Wasn't it recently Channing Tatum came out and like named producers that were holding up the process?
Yeah, and I think that's what's after happening here is that Channing Tatum just came out and was just like, this guy was holding it up, this guy was holding it up. We've been wanting to get this off the fucking ground and they won't fucking let us. And because I assume
Gambit all over again, guys.
I also would assume that they get asked this question all of the time.
Yeah.
That they're like, when are you doing the next Jump Street movie? Because those movies, they're better than they have any right to be, is what the way I would describe them as.
Yeah, there's something about, like, they're clever, dumb, funny.
Yeah.
Like, they should just be dumb funny.
Yeah, but Dave Franco in that first movie is so funny.
He's genuine comedic gold. There's a bit in the second one where they're doing the chase on the golf cart.
Yeah.
And they're just narrating what happens as they drive through a building because it would be too expensive.
I just think they're movies that I think, actually, if you showed it to any, 12-year-old now, they might not find it that funny. But maybe to our age group, Sean, it came out and we were like, oh, these are the best things ever. So the 24 coming out, my question to you, Sean, is, are you excited to see this? Or has it been too many years and maybe they've kind of missed it that they're going back?
I think a while ago I would have said it was too many years. However, I really enjoyed the recent Naked Gun, which I think these movies have a banging Naked Gun off them.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. The whole point is that it's serious, but it's not serious.
Yes, exactly. And the most ridiculous shit in the world can be happening, but it's played straight.
Completely straight, yeah.
And I really enjoyed Naked Gun, so I assume I would enjoy... I wonder if Lord and Miller are coming back to it.
It's not mentioned Lord and Miller are coming back, so... actually, also returning are producers, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, so... Not as directors, but as producers. So It's interesting to see if they might come back in as directors. They're fresh off Project Hail Mary, so maybe they've moved on to bigger takes.
Maybe they have different scale of project in mind.
I suppose the question here is there an audience for this? I would assume yes. Do you think it'll be any good? It probably won't be as good as the other two, but that's fine.
Yeah, but it'll be a bit of a laugh, won't it?
It would be a bit of a laugh. I think Channing Tatum is, underrated comedically, especially those movies really kind of... Jonah Hill kind of gets the take because he's in a lot of the comedic movies around that time. But you have Channing Tatum coming in, he's the heartthrob. Everyone's thinking he's just going to be the straight guy, but he is ridiculous in those movies.
He's great. He will do anything. He will do any bit of physical comedy, any bit of making himself look like an idiot.
Yeah.
But he looks like Channing Tatum.
So it doesn't matter. I definitely think they'll make fun of a Men in Black crossover as well in this movie. So
probably
that'll pop up. The last one made $330 million. So the first one made over 200 million, and the second one made over 331 million. The sad thing, Sean, and I don't want to ruin everybody's vibe, but that first one wouldn't get made today. Not because it's too woke, but because they just wouldn't fund it.
Yeah. Is that movie even woke? It's not aggressive.
No, I'm not saying. I was just saying you couldn't make that today because it's too woke.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you would never get the script off the ground because it's not an existing
They'd be
IP.
like, what do you mean? There's no IP here that people know. It's a mid-budget comedy.
It's crazy that you hear the second one made $300 million. And part of my brain was it's not a lot these days though, is it?
Oh, that's so much money though.
It's a crazy amount of money.
It's a crazy amount of money for a movie that costs $50 million to make. That is so much.
More mid-budget comedies. So I'm in favour of 24 Jump Street.
I agree. I think mid-budget comedies they should definitely make a comeback because I think that everyone's afraid of them because sometimes they don't make a lot of money. But Naked Gun, I would have said, mid-budget comedy, that's never going to make $1 billion, but you make it because it might be really funny and you'll get a few people to go see it. And that's the way to kind of do it.
Back in the day, you used to have DVDs.
Exactly. Dodgeball lived off DVDs. Zoolander lived off DVDs. All those movies are not they're not Avengers level movies, but that doesn't matter. They're mid-budget comedies that everyone kind of loves and kind of quotes all the time.
You're Happy Gilmores.
A Happy Gilmore, exactly. And the second one that's out on Netflix.
Oh God, yeah, I forgot that existed.
Let's forget that one. But fair play to Adam Sandler, get that back. So 24 Jump Street is coming, Sean, and I thought what I could do then is we can move on to some news that might be, I think it's right up your alley, but I'm against it, vehemently against it, and it's because
equal
there
rights
may
for
be.
Everyone?
Sorry?
I said equal rights for everyone.
Yeah, you know me too well. I just think they're too mousy. Name whichever body you want to fill in there. Someone just quote the next bit. So, what about Long John Silver, Sean? What about Ridley Scott? What about Hugh Jackman? What about Treasure Island movie directed by Ridley Scott, starring Hugh Jackman?
Connor, please, I can only get so erect.
The Adolescence writer Jack Thorne is also penning the script.
Adolescence is great.
Yes. So apparently, after playing Wolverine and Van Helsing, and I like how that, by the way, I put the Wolverine thing in, but like that just naturally. But in this article, they were like, he's played Wolverine, P.T. Barnum, Van Helsing, Jan Valjean, and most recently, Robin Hood. Hugh Jackman is adding another classic. Good AI stuff. That's very good. Just keep adding things in that he's played.
Get some Hugh Jackman roles.
So, Sean, Hugh Jackman, Long John Silver, a pirate movie. Now, Sean, you are a resident pirate lover here on the show, and I come to you for all my pirate questions. Is this a good idea?
Come to me recently.
Doesn't normally come up.
I think it's... Look, I'm obviously going to say I think this is a good idea. I love nautical fiction.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott's had some wins and had some misses, I would say.
He did Gladiator 2. He did Gladiator 2. This is...
Did Napoleon...
But he did do Mad Max.
They do Mad Max. They do Last Duel.
He's got some bangers in him.
Yeah, Alien. What are we doing?
That wasn't today or yesterday, Sean. I think in the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, but I just come on. That's on a ship.
That is true. Technically, yeah, but that ship has a roof.
Ships have roofs. Sailing ships have roofs.
Yeah, but not all over. That's a submarine.
Yeah, you can't. No, a submarine's not all roof. First of all. There's a floor to a submarine. You
look how aggressive he gets.
It's always the way. I don't know why.
Anything else, you'd be like, don't worry about it. You're like, no, get the fucking physics right if you're going to talk about nautical.
Correct.
So, I mean, you have a lot of talented people involved here, right? And look, I'm agreeing with you. Ridley Scott involved. You got Hugh Jackman, the huge jacked man that he is. Emmy-winning adolescent writer Jack Thorne. He's going to be writing it. That's a lot of talent doing Treasure Island. But Sean, I will say one thing only about this movie, and the reason why I will not watch it.
Hang on. I could write this in an envelope, and I know what you're going to say. It will never be as good as Muppets Treasure Island.
I rest my case, Your Honour. I'll give a shit what you do, Ridley.
He will never be a better Long John Silver than Tim Curry.
It's so funny. I read this and I was like, all those people super involved. I'm like, great, this is fantastic. And then they're doing Treasure Island. I'm like, I'm out. There's just something within me that's like, if there's a Christmas Carol movie, I'm not watching it. And if there's a Treasure Island movie, I'm not watching it because the Muppets have already done them better. You can't possibly live up to that.
Well, wait till this month on the Patreon where we review Treasure Planet, Connor.
I'm going to have throughout the entire review be like, it's no Treasure Island Muppets, is it?
Where's the cabin fever section?
Where's the big blue wet thing quotes? I don't see them.
I love Treasure Island though, like as the book.
Well, yeah, I assumed you have probably a tattoo of it.
Yeah, kind of. I got a parrot. I also watched the TV series Black Sails, which is a 4-season prequel to Treasure Island.
And how do you feel now set up for this?
Just about ready. I might do a rewatch, of course.
You have to do all the prequels before you get to the real main event.
Gotta see what happened was there was this big ship called the Urca de Lima, okay?
Right.
Spanish treasure galleon, Connor.
Fantastic. Please, continue.
That was robbed
What treasure?
by Captain Flint.
Okay, so, I mean, I think this sounds...
Then...
No, please, Sean. I'm of the opinion that I think this sounds like a really good movie that I will never watch for pure personal reasons, and I'm going to stick by that. You have to respect me.
I don't think I have to respect... No, some people are of the opinion that it's okay to hit children. I don't respect that. I don't respect your opinion either.
When did I say that one?
Off mic.
Oh my, sorry. I was saying about the other thing of I don't think they should have rights because they're too mouthy, but you had to fill in the gap. But I never said I hit children.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
I may have murdered that man. I may have ran over those other people, right? But I have never... I repeat, never. I think, just immediately get life. You're like, oh man, why did I fucking become his lawyer? This is the worst.
Jesus, I took this case for free.
Why did I let him do his own witness statement?
He said, trust me, and I did.
Trust me, bro, I got this. Sean, will you watch this movie?
Oh, big time. I think it's going to be really good. I think it's going to be fun.
But
and then I think it's going to kick off a whole new era of pirates.
That's a question. Are the pirate movies coming back?
I think if this does well, we're getting Pirates of the Caribbean 6 fast-tracked.
I thought you were going to say Fast and Furious, a crossover.
Oh, that's not bad.
Imagine this, right? Pirates of the Caribbean, Fast and Furious crossover, but it's the plot of Power Rangers Turbo, the movie.
Then would you watch it?
Yes.
I see.
This is me like in a boardroom with producers in Hollywood, and they're just like, we don't get it. I don't get what you're talking about. Like, you haven't seen the 70-minute classic that is Power Rangers Turbo the movie, guys. Come on.
Power Rangers Turbo does have actual pirates in it.
It does have that lady pirate. Yes.
That lady pirate. Best part of Turbo.
You said she shouldn't have rights.
No. I said give her more rights.
Too many rights.
Which, as a pirate,
you're
not bound by the law, so she has all the rights.
Well done.
Thank you.
I rest my case, Your Honour. Life.
Life again.
Again, fuck. I think this is going to be really dark and grey, and I'm going to be constantly being like, not really as bright as some other people I've seen carry out this piece of work.
Okay, the Muppets, yeah, of course. But also, I'm picturing Hugh Jackman gripping onto ropes in the middle of a rainstorm. That's going to be happening for ages. Big beard. Prequel? Do you think he's already got the peg leg?
Do you think Jackman has it in his contract? He's like, I'm after doing huge jacked man stuff to both of these quads or both of these calves. I'm not losing one.
Oh man, we made a peg leg that looks exactly and functions like your regular leg.
So no need to change you. We're grand.
No, look, it's not going to be the Muppets Treasure Island, Connor, because nothing can be. But that movie, what will happen to that movie when this movie comes out?
It'll still exist.
Thank
you. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Sean, we're going to move on to our next piece of news. And I have Transformers. A new movie has been announced that is not related to the G.I. Joe stuff, even though they're still heavily pushing the G.I. Joe stuff.
Are the Transformers in G.I. Joe now?
The G.I. Joe... So Paramount own both of them, I'm pretty positive. And Paramount are under the impression that G.I. Joe sells a shit ton of merch. And Transformers also sells a shit ton of merch. And
both of these properties were massive toys in the 80s, though.
Yeah. So what they've decided to do instead is combine them together and then make a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie that is basically going to be in development at the same time as this one.
But my thing with that is from a Transformer design perspective.
Yeah.
Aren't all the Decepticons usually army vehicle? Like, There's a helicopter.
There's something to be said about that. Maybe a commentary on modern life.
Because the military's so rad, Connor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Decepticons are military vehicles because they're so rad.
Yeah, because it's DES because that's 10 out of 10.
I suppose a G.I. Joe Transformers crossover never really makes sense to me for the sole reason that Transformers are big robots with rocket launchers. So
yeah,
they could like murder all those lads.
Because I was never a G.I. Joe kid.
Yeah.
But I thought it was just soldiers.
Yeah. I don't think G.I. Joe made it across the water. No,
it's very America.
It's very America, only because like in Ireland you're like, well, we don't really have an army, so
yeah,
what's going on?
Got a defence force.
We have 7 lads standing at the border. Here, hang on now.
And they're good lads.
Fuck off there now, lad. Right?
Because Action Man. That's where the real money was in Ireland.
Yeah, because he was versatile. He could do anything.
He was a scuba.
Yeah.
He had a skateboard that could go off road.
He could do anything but reproduce, that man. He was flying it.
It's tough. Look, he was married to the job, Connor.
Okay, so we have a new Transformers movie. What's better than one Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie? Now we have a second a second Transformers movie that is being done by the writer of It, Welcome to Derry, Jason Fuchs, and he has signed on to write this untitled Transformers film as of right now. So they're actually launching 2 at the same time. Now I know what you were thinking, Sean. You were like, it's been a few years. I want more Transformers media because we haven't had enough of it. Every single one has the best actors in it. Anthony Hopkins was in the last one, or the one before that. You had the Tooch played. The Tooch was Merlin at one point a few years ago. I mean, this is fucking. It's all gangbusters. It's only going up. And you have John Cena and Bumblebee being like, these dudes are called the Decepticons. Why are we trusting them?
They're evil. And also Transformers 1. Transformers 1. Not the Shia LaBeouf one, but Transformers 1. The animated one.
Yeah, the good one. Sorry, that's actually confusing. Yeah, Transformers 1, the animated movie from is that 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago. No marketing on that at all.
No, didn't do any marketing. And then the minute it went to streaming, they spent a shit ton of money being like, oh, it's on streaming, which doesn't seem like the right way around to do that.
Could have, because that came out in summer. Kids were off school. It would have been perfect.
Yeah. But look, what can you do? So, are you excited for 2 more Transformers?
G.I. No, Connor.
No, that's not this one. It's the other one.
Untitled No.
Untitled No. It, Welcome to Derry No.
It, welcome. No, welcome.
Don't say that. Welcome. Don't say no, welcome to Derry. We've had enough problems on this island.
I don't want to restart it, actually. Yeah.
Do you think Michael Bay comes back?
I think he's done with it, surely.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
What's he done recently, actually?
Michael Bay? Oh, God.
Yeah. He was an executive producer on Black Sails, the prequel to Treasure Planet.
Do you have to say the full thing every single time, or are you just going to...
Just in case anyone forgot what I was talking about.
Did you know that the executive producers... I just read this. On Transformers, all those movies... The executive producers for the upcoming films are 2. There's one human and one entity. One is Hasbro, and the other one is Steven Spielberg.
Jesus. having a company be the executive producer feels off.
Seems weird. How are they going to give notes?
So Michael Bay hasn't made a film since 2022 as a director.
Right.
And he made Ambulance.
Oh, is that the one with Jake Gyllenhaal and he's the ambulance driver?
Yeah, and they hijack an ambulance.
Yeah. Okay. And somebody's on a phone talking to them, I think?
Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, Jesus. So also, someone is playing fucking hyperpop outside the house right now. It's all happening outside.
It might be Michael Bay.
Could be. Remember Pain and Gain? What a movie.
I was literally, oh my God, that is so funny. In my head, I was like, do you remember Pain and Gain? But I was waiting until you brought up a movie from previous.
I haven't seen Pain and Gain in a few years, but I remember liking it.
I think Pain and Gain wasn't bad. I remember seeing it in the cinema and I was like, this is better than it should be. I was expecting it to be worse. It has The Rock, Anthony Mackie and Mark Wahlberg.
It's all the lads.
It's
and they're
the
all
boys.
It's like peak jacked.
Yeah, the most
Rock.
jacked you've ever seen. The most steroids anyone's ever taken, those three lads.
Riddled with it.
Yeah.
Average rating of 5.4 out of 10.
Seems harsh.
$26 million to make, 86.2 million at the box office.
We were powered at 86.2 million.
Big time. Yeah, April 2013. What are we doing?
Oh my god, went to see every single movie. So, I think, Sean, the important thing is that Transformers is not going away, and they're now deciding that now is the time, because it's fucking shit hot at the minute. Now is the time to start releasing 2 of these at once instead of just one Transformers movie. Because look, it worked for Star Wars. We all know Star Wars gangbusters at the minute. Same with the Transformers. You gotta hit the iron while it's hot. You know what I mean?
Hasbro is just desperate. Like, they had a massive spike of influx of funds after Barbie. And they're just like, we need, oh God, we need another one.
Anything. Do we have anything?
And so they went to the toy makers and was like, what are our biggest toys? And they were like, G.I. Joe and Transformers. And they were like, well, perfect. But just in case, we'll also do a separate G.I. Joe and a separate Transformers.
Because we got to spread the playing field out. None of them can fail then. It's fine.
We're too big to fail.
Speaking of toys and making money off movies, Sean, what if I told you that there was a movie a few years ago called the Minecraft movie, and that was last year, that made $1 billion?
I would not believe you.
You know right well that it did, and you know right well Jason Momoa and Jack Black were in it.
Connor, that's my opinion.
But that's not true. You can't just say that's my opinion, but like if the number is there, that's what they made.
I'm of the opinion that I can.
Okay, fair enough. And look, that's what arguing with you is like. Okay, here we go. Monopoly movie being developed by the writers of the Minecraft movie.
Weirdly, they've picked a property with even less plot and lore in it.
They're trying to use this under the same umbrella as the Minecraft movie. I would probably more so put it under the umbrella of Clue and maybe that Battleship movie with Rihanna from 2010.
In that, hey, you just have to tell a story.
They're board games that you just basically decide that is now a movie.
Yeah. It's like, when's Kerplunk the movie coming out?
I think you also had the Tetris thing, but that was more so based around the development of Tetris.
Yeah, which is a way you can go with it. But it sounds like if they're putting it in the same camp as the Minecraft movie, it sounds like they're not doing the origin of Monopoly.
Well, they're not going to do the board. Is it just going to be? Is it just going to be real life?
Who's producing it? Paramount, probably.
I'm going bankrupt.
World's a nightmare.
Get out of jail free card. No, I'll stay in here, please. God. The development of the Monopoly movie, by the way, dates back to 2008 when Ridley Scott was set to direct it.
What a time to work on the Monopoly movie.
Universal halted development on it in 2012, and then Lionsgate picked up the distribution rights in 2015. Yet this was the first time. Yet by this point, Ridley Scott was out, and then Kevin Hart was in, with Fantastic Four director Tim Story at the helm. By 2024, Hart was out, and Margot Robbie's production company, Lucky Chap Entertainment, then came on board because Barbie had come out and they were making money. And so they brought that out. And then in 2025, Dungeons and Dragons came out and did quite well because it was kind of fun. So they're just hiring and firing different people over the years, and it's been in kind of purgatory, I would say, since like 2008. But now I feel like we finally might be getting out of development hell. It's all systems go for this movie that nobody really knows how they're going to do it and why they're going to do it. And will it make money?
I don't know who it's for, because like Minecraft, you could very much market that to children and it just be successful. Whereas it's real tough to target Monopoly.
Who is the
anyone.
Monopoly audience?
I don't know, you see, because it's fine. There's just not a lot to do in it as a game.
I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I think people like Monopoly. I think people like playing Monopoly. But if you've ever been in a group of friends and someone says, hey, we should play a board game, you're like, okay, great. And somebody says Monopoly, at least 4 out of, if you have a group of 8, 4 of them will say, Jesus, no, we don't have fucking time for Monopoly. That could go on all night. Then somebody will suggest a different game that might take 45 minutes to an hour. That's normally my experience with Monopoly.
Yeah, but it's also, it has that thing of, it's the game everyone knows how to play.
Yeah.
Like, everyone has played it once. It's like Uno in that kind of sense. It's like, the benefit of it is everyone already knows there's not the learning the rules time that happens with a lot of board games. But it's not fun. And also, it can turn sour real fast.
You're speaking from experience, I assume.
I've played some games.
Yeah.
I've flipped some boards.
You flipped a board or two, I assume.
We had a Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones version of Monopoly.
By the way, first of all, just before you get to the story, Monopoly will put fucking anything into a board.
Man,
right?
The branding department of Monopoly, insane. It's
the easiest gig of all time. They just literally turn on the TV and whatever's on, and they're like, is that big? Yeah, a friend's Monopoly. There's 6
Definitely
of them.
exists.
We need 6 pieces. Fucking grand.
We're laughing. But one of there had like little fucking metal miniatures of like Anakin and Obi-Wan and C-3PO and all this. And one of them was permanently bent because I fucked it at a wall one time.
So you're saying you don't want this movie because it brings back the horrors?
I want it if it's Star Wars themed.
But like the Star Wars, by the way, they also take the piss because they have an episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 version and then a Star Wars version overall version.
And there's a lot of shared locations in those universes.
I mean, you just make one, just copy and paste it a few times.
We'll say there's a pub in town here and they have tables made up, but the table is a custom My Town board of Monopoly. That's classy. That's
pretty good. And what's the map? Is it the town itself or is it like nearby areas?
It's within the county, I would say.
Okay. That's not bad. I'll give that. That's pretty good.
Have to bring your own dice and pieces and cards and money though.
Okay, that seems like
they're not behind the
bar. That's all of it.
No, you got the board, man.
Sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, a very good question. Will this make any money? Now, we said the Minecraft movie wouldn't make money, and it made a lot of money. Barbie didn't make any sense, and that made a lot of money because they got really talented people signed on and did really well. Monopoly. Sean, will this make money?
I have an opportunity to learn from my past mistakes.
Absolutely.
And to grow as a person.
100%.
And ultimately come out the victor. So I will say, absolutely not. No money. What a flop.
They're fucked. They're fucked it.
You go bankrupt is what I say to you.
Go to jail, you thieving bastards.
More like Monopoly. It's spelled the same, but
you can't just keep putting no into everything.
I can try.
You can try, absolutely. Here's a question. Monopoly, in terms of tactics, Sean. Where are you going? What's your favourite street? What are your favourite colours?
Oh, by God! I'll be honest. What is it? What's the blue? Pall Mall? Is that on there?
I don't know the name. Just give me a colour.
Oh, I like the browns. They're cheap.
That's the worst. What are you talking about? You've clearly no wonder you're
long-term investment. No, they're an instant buy if you land on them, Connor, and then they just pay off over the course of the game.
They do not.
Get a hotel on that, you're laughing.
They do not pay off.
Oh, I suppose you take green every time, do you?
No, I'm more of a red or an orange man, right?
Okay.
And if I can get that whole side, red, orange, or that corner, that's the corner of debt. You're paying me no matter what.
Well, the real money then is utilities and train stations.
See, I think that's a flaw that people fall into. I think I've done similar in games where I'm thinking this will pay off, and it does not pay off.
It pays off. Look, it's a good upfront loading of cash.
It is, but I
They
think
don't pay off like the hotels.
I think it sounds good, but I think what you want is a full 6 in a row, where you want one group and then a different group, and then
where
you
it's
just
conceivable that a dice roll could have you getting paid 6
you
times.
gotta play the odds. You gotta fuck them up somehow.
See, this is where I start getting throwy, you know? Because you... Wait, actually, weren't you telling me you played a Star Wars game one time and it had Order 66 in it?
Oh, no, that is so funny. Yeah, so we were playing Risk one time, right? And Risk, very similar to Monopoly, is that they just basically copy with different franchises and different models because they'll make an extra few bits of money and they just put Star Wars name on it and it's the same game, right? But we were basically playing it at my friend's house and it was 2v2 and we were playing teams and we were kicking the shit out of the other match, right? Now, Risk, a lot of it is luck and you're throwing dice and whatever, right? But you're...
A risk.
Yeah, it's a risk, right? That's the thing, right? But we had decided, I think we were... hang on. We were the Jedi. So
you were the Jedi.
We were, and the other lads were the clones, right?
Okay.
But we were. Actually, I don't even know if we were the Jedi. I don't know because it's technically 66 hasn't happened yet. So what's the other side of the clones?
The Separatists?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, we were the other team. And they were the clones, right? And then what happened was we were going through it, we were kicking the shit out of them, and they had literally one square left, and we had the entire board, and we were like, okay, we're going to win on the next go.
This is confirmed.
And then they pulled a card that they knew about beforehand, but never told us about, and said, oh, only the bad guys have this card. It's called Order 66, and it basically means we take all of your people.
It's the most fucked rule in board games I've ever heard.
And we were like, sorry, what? And they were like, yeah, no, it means now that we own 80% of the board and all of your things come to us. So you just have those 3 or 4 pieces left and now we're going to win.
Did you finish out the game or did you quit in anger?
No, we finished it out. Out, but you can imagine the complaints.
Oh, yeah. I would not be pleased.
Well, the complaints only came in, Sean, because we were not told that one team had that card beforehand. So when they said, what team would you like to be? We were like, it doesn't matter. We'll take whatever. But the owner of the game, friend of the pod, Conor Martin, knew that card was there for them.
Classic Conor Martin move.
It's a classic Martin move, the dickhead. And so he decided that he would be that team. Now, if anyone could send in, have they played that Risk or that version of Risk? Send in, please, your thoughts on this. Because am I being overreactive to say that was worse than murder?
What? And he knows murder, folks.
He should have went to jail, and he doesn't take care about rights either. That's what I've heard. So what we've decided to do is not just end the show for me and you. We're going to take everybody else out on the way down.
Anyone who's ever been associated with the show is coming down with us.
Think of somebody you don't like. I hate all of them.
Yeah. So you do the work yourself. We're just putting the information.
You just fill in the gaps, lad. Whatever you want to do. Sean, we're going to move on to our next piece of news, and I have a horror sequel that you might like and you might not like. Because It Follows was a movie that came out a few years ago during the height of, I would say, that probably started this horror kind of renaissance that we're kind of having at the minute, where you have like cool individual movies that are coming out for lower budgets and they're actually quite good.
Yeah, and I would say they also, fairly across the board, interesting takes on horror villains or horror creatures.
Yeah, and I mean, like, we've had so many of them over the last few years. I mean, like, you have like Weapons, you had Get Out, you've had, oh my god, I mean, last year alone, Michael B. Jordan, what's it called?
Sinners
as well. I mean, that's just literally 3 off the top of my head. So, but there's been an Obsession now who's absolutely killed it in the box office and they made it for like €20. So, yeah. I mean, I like the idea that all these movies are kind of getting their say. This is what we're talking about, the mid-budget comedies. They've died out, but mid-budget horrors, in terms of quality, have actually started back up, which is cool.
Horror kind of persists. Because every few years, studios realise, hey, we can make a bunch of money for not spending much money.
But horrors can be also very bad. There's a very wide array. I say it's probably similar to comedy in that, like, you can do a mid-budget comedy well, or you can do a mid-budget comedy really badly. Similar with horror.
We were told that in college when we had to be like making short films and stuff like that. We were told, don't do comedy, don't try and do a zombie movie. It never looks good at your skill level and budget.
And I said, fuck off, we're going to do a horror. Let's see this.
I'm going to make Shaun of the Dead.
Again? So it's the same movie scene for scene, just shot worse.
Yeah, it's just the worst. It's a bootleg version.
How did Edgar Wright do this?
Have you seen Be Kind Rewind?
Yes.
We just do that.
Very good. Yes. So It Follows was one of the first ones that a few years ago, and now we are being told that there is going to be a sequel that comes out, and it's going to be called They Follow. And it's going to have several different new cast members. It's all coming back. Everyone who kind of worked on the first one is coming back to work on the second one. And I mean, you have David Robert Mitchell's is going to be involved, and Micah Monroe. So you have a lot of people involved from the first one that are coming back. Do we think it was very much a sexually transmitted curse back in the day? So where do you think this kind of works in terms of a sequel to a horror movie that did quite well a few years ago, or is this better to just kind of leave it?
I think in this case, I think it's better to leave it, because I think the only way a sequel can go is it happens again. Like, I don't know, it's a weird kind of box that they've put themselves in, where, hey, this monster is sexually transmitted and it follows you and kills you.
Yeah, and I think the idea is, if you don't remember the first one, you have the main character, Jay, and she basically finds herself that she's being constantly chased by this unstoppable force, that she has sex with her boyfriend, and she's now doomed to die because he passed it on to her, and it's a curse that goes through whoever you have sex with. So the only way to get rid of it is to have sex with the next person, and then it follows them and kills them, and blah, blah, blah.
It's not defeated at the end, right?
I don't think it is, no. So technically, they follow, unless there's two of them.
Oh, then you have to have sex with two people. This is becoming a thinly veiled fetish for the director.
This is now, you have to have a threesome.
Yeah, the film ends with the figure walking behind Jay and Paul. Yeah.
It's now They Follow, and you have, we don't show about the time frame that it's set in, but I mean, are we thinking, you just have to have a threesome? So now it's a situation of, like, me and my partner like your vibe, see it from across the bar.
Maybe it is. Like,
does three people have to be involved, or can they just be in the room?
And then does it get past? But then is there a third one made?
What do you mean?
Because that's three people having sex. So me trying to understand.
Do you have to do a human centipede kind of thing? What's the story?
Well, what constitutes, like, the completion of the act? Because, Connor, sexually transmitted infections can transmit several different ways. That's
what the doctors told me. Over and over again every time I seen them.
If I just spit on someone, what about
a homeless person?
That's not for anything sexually related.
No, that's just in general. I have thoughts. And on the children.
No, don't hit children.
No, please, no. Not
Your Honour.
I think it's a good thing to kind of bring this movie out, but I probably agree with you in that I would say leave it. But this is one of those things. Ready or Not Part 2 came out recently, and that was pretty decent. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of this, of movies that maybe came out were seen as quite good, they're going to come out again with a sequel. The sequel to all horror movies normally kind of loses a lot of its luster because the whole point is the mystery that surrounds it.
Yeah, it's what we said about the Weapons sequel, spin-off, sidequel that was looked at a while ago. It's just, you kind of lose the original mystique. Same with A Quiet Place, it happened with that.
Yeah. Even though they have Cillian Murphy in it, we've still turned against it. That's how strongly we believe. Just leave it.
Just leave it. I think Hollywood across the board needs to adapt a motto of just leave it.
I would say they've adopted the opposite motto to that.
Give it to me!
Please. I want to finish off movie news this week, Sean, with news on the Batman, that a rumour and report has come out that may be shaking up some of our thoughts on the upcoming film. Now, the Batman 2, as you well know, has one of the greatest casts that have ever been assembled so far. And you have
Batman.
You have Batman in there. Right? That's it.
And then Robert Pattinson is playing a guy called Bruce Wayne. Completely different.
No relation. Charles Dance is there. Scarlett Johansson is there.
Sebastian Stan?
Sebastian Stan is going to be there. So you have a lot of very talented people. Jeffrey Wright is obviously coming back as well. But in the Batman Part 2, it was heavily rumoured that Sebastian Stan would be playing Mr. Harvey Dent, Mr. Two-Face. That was the original idea. Now, a new rumour is coming out that Sebastian Stan is not playing Harvey Dent in the movie, which would change a lot of what people thought the movie was going to be about, because instead it says he may be playing Victor Zsasz in the film.
Oh, the serial killer who cuts his bone, he cuts marks for everyone he kills into his body.
Victor Zsasz is, we've done a Hero Zero on him. He likes killing people. He just really likes killing people. That's his whole thing. And I would say a lot less nuanced than Harvey Dent as a character.
Yeah. Which, look, it would be fun to see Sebastian Stan play full psychopath. However, I think he's a better... I thought he came out in an interview and said he was Two-Face.
Well, I maybe he did. Without it, there are new rumours coming out, but maybe he's also just saying that. Maybe it's like a double bluff. I genuinely don't know. He might still be playing Harvey Dent Two-Face. This is the new thing of like, well, the new report we're hearing is that he's playing Victor Zsasz, which would be a very strange... that apparently Brian Tyree Henry, who you may know from the Eternals... He will be taking on the role of Harvey Dent.
Oh, he'd be good.
See, he would be good, but I think Sebastian Stan is Harvey Dent.
I think so. And isn't Charles Dance playing Harvey Dent's dad?
Or is he?
Could be Zaz's dad.
Oh, could be Zaz's dad. We don't know.
If I had to pick, I'd probably put Sebastian Stan as Two-Face. I think it tracks more. I think you get to do some fun stuff with it, you know?
I think Brian Tyree Henry would be great as Two-Face. I think, like, either way, I think it's going to be, they're both really, really good. But I think if you bring in Sebastian Stan, yeah, Victor Zsasz to me is a lower character than Harvey Dent. If that makes sense.
It's different stakes with Zsasz.
The different stakes. Like, Zsasz is just more, he's going to kill a load of people and then just hang them up in like lifelike poses afterwards because he's a fucking psychopath. But Harvey Dent is a lot more nuanced, so it's a much meatier role. So like, whichever one gets that one, whether it's Sebastian Stan or Brian Tyree Henry, that's good for them. And the other one kind of gets a little bit shafted because you're just kind of a crazy person.
Yeah. And I think as well, Harvey Dent, you get to like establish more of the crime stuff in Gotham. So I think you do get more to do in that.
I'm not sure if there's any truth behind it is the thing, but like you have now all these Brian Tyree Henry is also now in the cast, so the cast wherever they go, they now just have all of these jigsaw pieces that are all really, really good, and they just kind of have to put them in different roles, but it's like whichever way you kind of go, I think they're going to kill it anyway. Now, I'm not obviously biased towards this movie, Sean, but
you might be a little bit
I'm
biased.
hearing on the street it might be the greatest movie ever made. That's not here.
Even better than the Batman Part 1.
Other than the Batman Part 1.
Even better than the Fall Guy.
Oh, that's going to be tough, actually, because the Batman is my number 1, I think.
Yeah.
In terms of movies.
Could be superseded by...
I don't know if Part 2 will be it. I just think... I don't think anything will ever beat that feeling I had in the cinema at the end of the Part 1 when he's like, I need to be a hero. I was like, oh my God, this is otherworldly. What's happening right now?
I completely understand. However, I will say it's possible. I prefer Dune 2 than Dune 1.
Ooh, good. You know what? I think I might... Do I agree? Dune 2 is great. Dune 2 is really great.
Dune 2 is great.
Yeah, I think those two are both 10s. It's the problem.
Yeah, it's like picking a favourite child.
You're like, oh, that's easy. But it's like picking a different cake.
One child.
2 cakes.
Oh, class.
I'm very excited about this. Whichever way they go, I'm very excited to see what happens. People can message in, maybe let us know what you would like to see in the Batman Part 2 or what. This is coming out on October 1st, 2027. So next year, it's that's weird.
Yeah, October though. Good time.
October 31st. 2 years and nights.
That was a Thursday, October 31st.
I found some new reactor people that did a reaction of their first time watching the Batman this week.
Thing.
So I was watching that one.
You just want to watch people watch your things.
I watched the Project Hail Mary, a few of them as well last week.
Yeah? Good.
I forgot to say to you, people were crying. People were really happy.
As they should be.
And then when the bit when he's like, Rocky will go home 6 years later. Rocky will fix. People were in tears. And I was like, this movie's done what it's expected. Good stuff.
No, I will. If you send me those later,
I will. There's one where the two lads have fantastic hair. I've been the whole time going, lads, fantastic hair. That's all I'm saying.
You're doing too much, please.
I don't care about the reaction. Fair play to you. That's it for this week's movie news, Sean.
What a week. Do you want me to take us out, Connor?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of the Heroes for Hire podcast. We will be back on Friday with an episode of Hero or Zero. Big thank you to everyone over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast. A link to that is in the description. Shout-outs go to Róisín and Baby Ben Palmer, Ryan Kamatsu, Dozer Enthusiast Evanson, Mutant Terrorist Magneto, David Clarke, Dominic, Anna Kamatsu, Dozer Hjelmroos, Danny McLaughlin, Lordsmish, I'm Trapped Here, This Is Home Now, Ed Ball, Conor and Lorraine are back from orbiting the moon to make sure it's not falling. Russ, guys, stop calling them dad films and start calling them Conor films. Parpet.
Good.
Got you there.
Do I classify as a dad? I don't know. I suppose, yeah.
You are a father.
But legally, I suppose, yes. But, like, morally.
Morally, I'm a fun
They'll
guy.
just let anyone have them.
Liz had a few too many on St. Paddy's Day and tipsily subscribe to the Patreon. Ciara Lawler, Judge Leahy, Call Me Komatsu the way I'll be dozing at work. Johnny Ray, Hunter Harvard, the Texas Ironman. Lisa is continuing her investigative reporting into the lads. What's your favourite dessert? Justin, we named the monkey Jack Bowman. Joe Reid, John NeSmith, Ted Sullivan, Jeff Scroger, Fueled by Nostalgia Podcast, Charlie Smith, Logan Merriman, YinzerGhost, Pete Rogers, Nonchalant Nome, Janus, #1 Man-Bat fan Simonsen, Callum Burcher, Myles Crossland and David Leffler. Thank you all for the support. We really appreciate it. Heading over to Patreon if you want to support us over there. Or the Twitter is @HeroesForHirePod. The 4 is the number 4. Facebook is Detective Divilment's Discussion Group. Instagram is Heroes for Hire Podcast. Blue Sky is Heroes for Hire Podcast. And the best way to ever help out the show is to tell one human being that we exist.
Just a one, please.
And I think that's about it, Connor.
I think so. So I'll be Conor Lawler.
I'll be Sean Mean.
I shall see you all next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.